Hey guys, what is up? CSGN here with another episode of Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. And you see, we already played the Week 2 game. What happened with that? Well, Elgato is a really crappy company that rather would, charge people for overpriced pieces of foam and capture cards that fail really just after a year of having them. So I don't really know what's going on right now with this capture card, but I export a file, then half of it doesn't work. So that first episode against the Bills, that took like 3 different recordings to actually have a recording that worked. I've uninstalled drivers, I've reinstalled drivers, I've talked to Elgato support. They just keep asking me the same questions about drivers and things like that. I think it's something on their end. So I don't know right now what the status moving forward is going to be with this. I'm going to try. I don't know what I'm going to try. I'm going to try something to make sure I can get these episodes out for you guys, because I really want to get them out. And I've wasted basically my entire Saturday doing this. And so we're going to try to get this episode out here, where we're not actually going to play the game versus the Raiders. We're just going to look over the game that we just had, which I'm not even sure where I go for that. I think we go to schedule here. Yes, team schedule. You see, this was one game played. This was on All Madden. We switched to All Madden, so we got a lot closer game. 21-14. You see, pretty close game, actually. Take a look here at the player stats. Take a look at ours. Ben Roethlisberger. I don't know why they changed how these look in here, but 22 of 30, 245 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had a really, really good game. And let me take a look here at the rushing. Najee Harris. Still a good game, but maybe finding out that, hey, you're not just going to dominate in the pros every single week. Some weeks it's going to be 22 carries for 50 yards, and we just really couldn't get a consistent ground attack going. And yeah, that made the game a lot tougher, I would say. And then receiving, Chase Claypool had the game-sealing touchdown there late in the 4th quarter. Juju Smith-Schuster also played pretty well as well. Eric Ebron played pretty good for us. Pat Freiermuth was almost the GOAT of the game as he fumbled away and that allowed the Raiders to tie the game up 14-14. But we were able to battle back and win the game. And TJ Watt was absolutely sensational. 3 sacks on the game, forced 2 fumbles, I believe, that he did. Really nice stuff. Fumble recoveries. We were only able to get 1 of the fumbles back, so that's a little disappointing. But he was the man of mayhem in this game for us, I think. And then Devin Bush, 11 tackles, 1 TFL. Weren't able to get any interceptions on this Derek Carr team, and that's not too, I'm not too disappointed with that, honestly. Darren Waller, actually, for the Raiders was really good. You see Derek Carr here, 306 yards. So far, I'm noticing with this game, Madden 22, I'm noticing every quarterback basically plays like Mahomes as they get outside the pocket and throw across their body. I'm not really sure what the thought process was behind that, but it's better than them checking it down every single down. As I yawn, so I'm really tired because I've been doing this all day, trying to get this to work. A little frustrating. So Josh Jacobs, once again, CPU seemingly can't run the football still in Madden. I don't know what that's about. They just don't know how to find the holes and hit them right. So yeah, CPU just cannot run the football whatsoever. Maybe our defense is just really good, but it just seems like the CPU just can't consistently run the ball in this game. And then receiving, Henry Ruggs, 6 receptions, 84 yards. Darren Waller, 8 receptions, 68 yards on the game. Let's see who forced that fumble. That might have been Nick Kwiatkowski, actually. I'm not 100% sure. No, that was actually Trayvon Moehrig. Merrig? However you pronounce it. Rookie making a big play, forcing a fumble on Pat Freiermuth. Rookie on rookie violence in that one. So 2-0 so far on the season. Going to be taking on the Bengals hopefully in the next episode. I say hopefully because like I legitimately don't know. Sometimes these recordings work, sometimes these recordings don't work, and we're sort of left with a whole lot of nothing. So I don't really know right now. Stats. I'm looking for the standings. I think I have to hit standings here. Yeah. So, a bunch of 2-0 teams here. Take a look here at the AFC. We're one of the 3 undefeated AFC teams. The North, the Ravens, the Browns, and Bengals all win their week 2 games. Entire AFC North wins in week 2. And so the Bengals here taking us on in some divisional action, so that is for first place in the AFC North. And in the game, you know, it was really tough actually, because like Ben is not as good as he used to be, so it's kind of tough to use him. Contract negotiations are up, and he's even in here, so I doubt we'll actually sign him to an extension. I'm almost positive he'll retire. We did re-sign TJ Watt, so I'm gonna have to go actually look at the transaction log here. It feels like I'm trying to stretch this out. I am, because I need to see if these recordings work. So yeah, we did re-sign TJ Watt to a 6-year, $155 million contract. So that was pretty cool to get him to sign right away. We then traded. These teams all making a trade. So here we go. We traded. The Jaguars trade Joe Schobert to the Steelers, and we traded a 6th round pick for him. He played pretty well in that first game, so that is pretty nice right there. And take a look here at some scouting for college players, and see here, I didn't scout any. You notice one thing that's not in these like top prospects. There's no quarterbacks, because this is not a very good quarterback class whatsoever. Kasim Jackson out of Notre Dame. Pretty realistic though for the game to have a Notre Dame quarterback leading up a weak draft class of quarterbacks. It feels usually when there's a quote-unquote good Notre Dame quarterback, the draft class isn't really all that good for quarterbacks, and that appears to be the case here. So we'll try to scout these last few guys, but to me, I don't know. I think Dwayne Haskins is going to be starting next year for sure. And just the way it's going to be. We also did actually, we actually did buy a staff point, and I forgot who. I'm pretty sure we did it for. We did it for our offensive coordinator, and we boost our impact blocking for tight ends by 1. The next time we upgrade this, we will boost impact blocking for tight ends by 3. So that is something that we can look forward to. I think we're decided to go down the offensive path here instead. So yeah, that is pretty cool right there. Do we have enough to buy anything else? I don't think we have enough points to buy anything else. We're out on 1 point. Yeah, we're out by 1 point to do anything else. Oh wait, defense here is 12. So I believe with one of with one of the head coach talents. Is it one of the head coach ones? I don't know. Oh yeah, here it is. Defensive coordinator talent costs 20% less. So we can skew more defense So let's take a look here. We can upgrade this one more time. Boost tackle for them. This is currently owned is by 1 for tackle, and if we upgrade this to the next tier, we can boost tackle by 3. This one is block shedding for left ends and right ends is up by 3. This is already maxed. Hot pursuit, boost pursuit for left end defensive tackles and right ends by 3. That is already maxed out. And then boost hit power, and then we would get to weight room here. So this is squared up. So we're actually going to hit this one so we can max out weight room here. So, and yes, we are going to purchase that. So there we go. We get that. Hit power for our left and right ends is up by 1. And now we're going to have to earn a lot more staff points. Just know I did not, this in the second one, I did not use the pre-order bonus ones. You can turn that off actually if you want, if you don't want to have that advantage for yourself, if you don't want to give yourself that advantage. See, we're on all Madden. Pre-order bonus is set to off, so if you don't want to give yourself that advantage, you can set that to off. So I am going to get out of here. Hopefully this worked. If you're seeing this video, that means it did work. That's why it's being posted. And TJ Watt was your AFC Defensive Player of the Week, Defensive Player of the Week, and he gets a new contract. So that is a good week for TJ Watt. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully this is uploaded and you're watching it and you're a little bummed out that you didn't get to see that awesome the one time I get an awesome close back and forth game, my recording doesn't work. So we're gonna try to figure this out. I don't know what's going on here with this thing. The support refuses to get back to me with anything, so I will see you guys in the next one, hopefully. If not, it might be a little bit because I might have to go buy a new Elgato. So I want to thank you guys for watching this. See you guys in the next one. Have a good one.